Hello learners, welcome back to school. Today, I will be teaching you on how to add fractions. We will be adding similar fractions, dissimilar fractions, and mixed numbers. So now, we'll be adding similar fractions. When we talk of similar fractions, those are fractions having the same denominators. Example, we have 2/7 and 3/7. The denominators are the same. We have 7. Next, we have 1/8, 2/8, and 5/8. The denominators are 8. So, they are the same. Therefore, those fractions are called similar fractions. Later, we can encounter terms such as numerators and denominators. Okay, let's review first. If we have 1/2 or 1/2, 1 is called the numerator, the upper part of the fraction, and then 2 is called the denominator. So take note, we'll be talking numerators and denominators later. Example number 1, 2/7 plus 3/7 is just equal to 2 plus 3/7. Why? Okay, we'll simply add the numerators. The numerators are 2 and 3. So we have 2 plus 3. Then copy the common denominator. The common denominator is 7. So we have 7. So 2 plus 3, that is 5. And then over 7. So 5/7 is already in the lowest term, so therefore, this is our answer. Okay, next example. We have 1/8 plus 2/8 plus 5/8. Again, we'll just add 1 plus 2 plus 5. And then copy the common denominator. The common denominator is 8. So therefore, we have 1 plus 2 plus 5, that is 8/8. 8/8 will reduce it to lowest term, that is 1. 8 divided by 8, that is 1. Did you follow me? Next, we will add dissimilar fractions. When we talk of dissimilar fractions, those are fractions having unlike denominators. Example, we have 1/2 and 1/3. The denominators are not the same. So we have 2 and 3. Okay? Another 5/8 and 1/4. We have the denominators 8 and 4. They are not the same. So therefore, we can call it dissimilar fractions. Example number 1. 1/2 plus 1/3 is equal to, simply multiply the denominators. So we can have 2 times 3, that is 6. How to get 3 plus 2? So we have 6 divided by 2, that is equal to 3. Then multiplied by 1, the numerator, that is 3. Okay, for you to follow, I have here 6 divided 2 equals 3. Then multiplied by 1, the numerator, still can have 3. Next, 6 divided by 3, that is 2. multiplied by 1, that is still 2. Next, we will add the numerators. 3 plus 2, we have 5. And then, copy the common denominator. Therefore, if we will add 1/2 plus 1/3, the answer is 5/6. Okay. Next example, we have 5/8 plus 1/4. Again, simply multiply the numerators. Anyway, at the end process, you can always reduce the lowest term. So we have 8 times 4, that is 32. So we have 32. 32 divided by 8, so we have 4. 4 times 5, that is 20. Next, 32 divided by 4, that is 8 times 1, we have 8. Next, we will add the numerators. 20 plus 8, that is 28. Copy the common denominator, 32. We can still reduce it to lowest term, so we have 28/32. So we can divide the numerators and denominators by 2. So 28 divided 2, that is 14. 32 divided 2, that is 16. 14/16 can still be reduced to lowest term. So we will divide the numerators by 2 and the denominators by 2. We have 7. 14 divided by 2, we have 7. And then 16 divided by 2, we have 8. Or simply, 28 divided by 32, we can divide the numerators and denominators by 4. So 28 divided by 4, that is 7. And 32 divided by 4, that is 8. Thus, 28/32 is just equal to 7/8. The last one, we have addition of mixed numbers. Mixed numbers contain a whole number and a fraction. Example, we have 2 and 1/2. This is the whole number 2 and the fraction 1/2. Again, it is the combination of a whole number and a fraction. Another example, we have 5 and 1/3. We have 8 and 2/9. And we have 2 and 5/9. We will add mixed numbers. Example number 1, 2 and 1/2 plus 5 and 1/3. So in here, we will add the whole numbers and fractions separately. So the whole numbers, we have 2 and 5. So 2 plus 5 plus the fractions 1/2 is 1 and 1/3. So again, we will add the whole numbers and fractions separately. Okay. 2 plus 5, that is 7. And then 1/2 plus 1/3, that is 5/6. Sir, how did you get 5/6? So we have 1/2 plus 1/3 equals, again, we will simply multiply the denominators. 2 times 3, that is 6. So 6 divided by 2, that is 3, times 1, that is 3. 6 divided by 3, that is 2, times 1, that is 2. That is 3 plus 2 equals 5/6. Copy the denominator. Thus, again, 1/2 plus 1/3 is just equal to 5/6. Next, from 7 plus 5/6, we can have it as 7 and 5/6. Take note, 7 plus 5/6 is just equal to 7 and 5/6. Okay, we have second example. 8 and 2/9 plus 2 and 5 over 9 is just equal to, again, add the whole numbers. 8 plus 2. So we have 8 plus 2. And the fractions, add the fractions separately. So the fractions, we have 2 over 9 and 5 over 9. So in here. Next, 8 plus 2, that is 10. 2 over 9 plus 5 over 9. Since the fractions are similar, we'll simply add the numerators, 2 plus 5. So 2 plus 5 over, copy the common denominator, we have 9. Next, 10. We have 2 plus 5, that is 7 over 9. And again, take note, we have 10 plus 7 over 9 is just equal to 10 and 7 over 9. So therefore, we have now the answer, 10 and 7 over 9. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned from this video. For your questions, just comment below.